70 bits. Oh boy. Balloon!
Yes. Extraordinarily hot jams. I don't know about any of the, you know, quote-unquote proper Pokemon games, but the two for the GameCube, that's the good shit. That's my shit. That's my jam right there. Big fan. Let me see. Close this. Open this. The mixer's not open. The streamer's forgotten to do some things, because of course he has. Okay. Let me see. Thank you to Lurks in the Dark, Seth Ono, Masked Overlord, Zypher, HD, ADHD Boy, Jay Michi, thank you all for the follows. Freestar, thank you for the 8 whole years of Prime Gaming. Fiona, thank you for the 70 bits, oh boy. Sir Lifu, thank you for the 42 whole years. Nothing Excess, I can't believe it, thank you for the 68 whole years. Dodo Gama, Bestest Boy, thank you for the 4 whole years. Looks like before we do anything, we gotta race some frogs. Reikichi Shadow. Thank you for the 61 whole years. Before we do anything, we got some frogs to race. Place your bets. You've been told 2 is hot by whom? Where's this info coming from? We got insider info. We got dudes with like a fucking Back to the Future sports almanac. Preferential treatment on Frog 1. Zetsu told you to bet 4, so you're not betting 4. It's the first frog race of the day. We're just going all in? We're just betting it all? Alright. Understood.
If people exchange insider info, does that make it insider trading?
Yes. Yeah, that's how that works, yes. You found the definition of the term you've used. Thank you for the 100 bits. Anyway, what do we got? 34% on frog number 4, El Dandy. It's pretty evenly split amongst the other 3. But it's anyone's race, so best of luck, everyone. What do we got? Frog number 2 does, in fact, pull ahead. Everybody catches up swiftly, but he tries to maintain the lead. Frog number 1 is there! They go for the line, but Big Green wins. It was a very slim margin in the end compared to the lead that he had, but Big Green, who is not a green frog, has won the race. Pay it out to frog number 2. 285,000 new yen given to 21 lucky winners. Congratulations to the 21 of you. That's not Big Green. You want a refund? Yeah, I don't know, he's red today for some reason. Dubstep Paladin.
Fuck you, El Dandy. Now my illusions of fiscal responsibilities have been shattered.
It's rough out here.
Let's go, here's the rig bits.
The rig bits? You should have got those in earlier if you really wanted to rig it. What are we doing today? I'll tell you what we're doing today. We're gonna check out, as far as I'm aware, the entire Powermon series of video games. Some years ago, we went out of our way to play basically every bootleg Pokemon you could think of. Like, we've done most of the ones you probably imagined this was. We haven't played any of the Powermon games, and there's like 3 of them. So we gotta play some Powermon today. Check out this box art, dude. Look at my son. Look at my son Pikachu. I love him. He's the greatest. Look at that Meowth back there. The blue guy with the flower on his head, I guess it's supposed to be Oddish. I'm a big fan. There's like a frog in the background. This guy, center left, right above the green Sandshrew. I love him. There's a lot of good faces here. Ponch 65. They were 65 whole years. Here's a Chinese guy. Chinese guy took a picture of the box art. So it released in at least 2 countries. It's a Korean, Taiwanese, Chinese Pokemon bootleg series, and we gotta play them. We gotta play some Powermon today. It's that kind of day. I'm in the mood for hijinks. Yeah, Bubble Bobble Charmander. 99 yuan. Hell yeah, dude. Where'd I put my VMware? It's funny because these actually do run on my host machine, but I cannot run them for the stream on my host machine because for whatever reason, all attempts to control the audio volume just doesn't work. It remains at maximum volume, so it would be way too fucking loud unless I specifically run it through VMware where I have some control over it. There we go. We've got all 3. I've got all 3 of them, baby. We got Powermon, Powermon Plus, which is the second one. We got Powermon 3. We gotta play all of these. I don't know if we're gonna beat them. We're certainly gonna try, though. Ray Smash Brawl!
With my money.
Where's my discount Hitmonlee?
We might find a Hitmonlee. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of completely legitimate Pokemon, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of fake ones, too. But truthfully, I haven't played this, so I have no idea what we're actually in for. Before you shit yourself, that is ID software. No relation. That's not id, that's ID. Yeah, they have already shat themselves. I was too late. I tried to save them. Here we go. Trying to figure out where I need the audio balancing to be. Okay. I'm a big fan of the bottom left, which appears to be like Nummel. What's the menu? I'm pretty sure this is like start game, maybe load game. This one runs a demo. And this one closes the game. Just start the game. The music is immediately too intense. It's too intense. The music's too intense immediately. Alright. Z is to jump, and X is to throw orbs. That is all I know. There we go. We're already cooking. Eh. What are the chances this game crashes at some point today? I'm gonna need to replace my keyboard after this stream. Gonna have to purchase a new keyboard. Slamming the X key as hard as I can to throw orbs. There's donuts up there. Give me those. Huge. Pikachu falls. He falls very slowly. That's okay. Let's go. Favorite donuts? I don't think I have much of a preference on what the best kind is. It's not Pikachu. This is Pikachu with the, you know, the red, you know, the emoji bee in a red square is Pikachu. I love him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a power-up up there. I'm not sure what that did. Wait, I just learned I can fly? Nobody told me Pikachu can learn fly. Apparently he can fly. I see, it costs my green gauge. Gotcha, gotcha. Interesting. Oh yeah, I gotta fix my... Yeah, I got you, hold on. Now playing. I got you. This is Powermon. PC 2000? Question mark?
Have you heard about the rich boy Pokemon trainer? When he beats you, he says, Porygon.
Somebody shoot that guy. Thank you for the 100 bits. I throw my orbs at such an arc that I can't really I can't really hit dudes that are lower than me. There we go. There have been event-exclusive Pikachus with Fly. I knew it. It all makes perfect sense now. I can't aim any lower than this. Oh, I just figured out I have a head charge. Very good. Big fan. Breloom. Donut.
Rich people, not a problem for me.
Yo, thank you for the $100 dues. Or thank you for the $1 dues. Sorry, I got confused between $1 and 100 bits, and I claimed you threw $100 at me. Sorry to scare the shit out of you. I can head charge in midair. Nice. This wouldn't hold up in court. Do you think that, Korean, Taiwanese, Chinese developers, do you think that they, gave a shit? At all? You bought iNinja on PS2? Nice, nice. What does this do? What is this mysterious device? There are 2 doohickeys, but I do not know how to interact with them. Many mysteries upon this earth. Oh, it's a bouncy. It's for bouncing. Understood. Makes perfect sense. I don't know if this game keeps track of my score at all. That's a power-up, but the P looks more like a D. Oh, that's how we get green gauge. That's how we get our green gauge. That's our, floaty gauge. Yeah, his little fly. Hold on, there's more ground down there. It's just not capturing. Wait. Is this, cropped out for some reason? There you go. There you go. There's the rest of your screen. For some reason, it was cropped out. Yo, what's up, coolest Skelly? Yeah, we're playing some Powermon. We gotta check out the Powermon series of, bootleg games. I'm not entirely sure what the goal is yet. Apart from progress to the right. I don't know why we're doing what we're doing. I don't know why we're throwing orbs at creatures. I guess it doesn't really matter. Are these bouncy? These are bouncy, right? Indeed, indeed. How's it feel to play? Feels fine. Every button works. It's more than I can say about some of the games I've streamed. Yo, what's up, coolest Skelly? That's not Pikachu. It's definitely Pikachu. Fiona!
This game is amazing, but my MSN Messenger PTSD is going off.
Very good. Is that the exit? Have we found it? I think I found the exit. The HUD on top's a bit intrusive. At the top of the screen, it seems to say what stage it is, and that, overlaps the life bar, which is very strange. And also, obviously, when we're at the top of the screen trying to collect things, it just kind of overlaps. But it's whatever. That's fine. Have I cleared stage 1? Is this my home? I've done it. stage 2. We've made it to stage 2. We're in. What's on top of the life bar? The actual life bar. The green gauge that I think that you probably think is the life bar is actually our flight gauge. That's a good death scream. Big fan. Yeah, this feels totally fine to me. I imagine that a lot of people are going to show up expecting me to be, you know, taking the piss. Nah. Feels fine. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this tune. I don't know if there's going to be a second tune. This might be the only tune in the game. But I guess we've been conditioned for this from the last stream where we got stuck on one stage for about 3 hours, and that was the stream. Munchroom! Thank you for the 24 whole years. Why does Pikachu constantly look at you? Speaking of games where the protagonist is constantly looking at the camera, we gotta play some Hugo. We gotta play some Hugo games. That's gonna be a shit show, I'm sure. But I would like to do it. I have no confirmation for the 2000 question mark that I put at the top where it says now playing. It's just the website that I procured this completely legitimate video game from claimed that it was from the year 2000. And I found no evidence to the contrary, so I guess I'm just gonna believe them. Oh, that was a 1-up! Let's go! Now that you've mentioned that Pikachu's just staring at the camera at all times, now I can't unsee that. Is Hugo a troll? Yeah, he's some kind of a... He's like a goblin creature. You know the one I'm talking about, yeah. I don't quite know what he is. He's very odd. He's European. Ooh, he's dead. That's okay. He seems chill with it. He doesn't seem too fussed about being dead. Right? He was still staring at the camera. He didn't seem... He wasn't too bothered. He was kind of chill with the whole dying thing. Does the 1-up respawn? It doesn't look like it because the enemies don't respawn. It would have been like up here, yeah? The eyes of the Pikachu, of the 1-up Pikachus, they remain on screen, even when the screen goes completely black. That's okay. Oh, we've got like a little standing on the edge of a platform animation. Big fan. Ooh. We can't be taking hits like those. What are the chances that there's no other tile set to these graphics? What are the chances every stage looks exactly like this with the platforms in a different spot? Like 80%? I think it's a pretty safe bet. Why are there the heads of Vulpixes just carpet bombing the damn stage? Walk into this? Thank you. I appreciate that. Whew. I need this. That's an extra life, but where is the exit, though? We're looking for our house? Help. I'm stuck. Longest game ever incoming. As far as I'm aware, every Powermon game is like 10 stages long. But that's not really a great indicator of how big the stages themselves might be. So I really got no idea. Yeah, there's 3 of them. There's at least 3 distinct Powermon games. And there's at least 2 compilation discs of them. That is to say, we're going to try to play and beat all of them today. We'll see how that goes. We might also get cooked. I have no idea. It's not going bad. It's not going too bad so far. Powermon trading squares. I'm loving this blue guy that I think is supposed to be oddish. Although, frog with backwards hat, this is the coolest thing that's ever been. This is cooler than any actual Pokemon. Frog with backwards hat is an unbeatable design. The exit's gotta be up here. It just makes sense. I assume it's supposed to be, yeah, it's like a Poliwag, Poliwhirl type thing. He's kind of round, the same way they would be. He's just significantly cooler than they are by virtue of having a backwards hat. Wish I had a manual. It probably did. Yo, Shadrock.
The cutscenes better have music by Powermon 5000.
I don't think there's going to be cutscenes or different music. We might just be stuck here with this one song until the game is over. I'm not really sure. This might just be where we live for a while. Sayara T! Thank you for the 64 whole years! It does look like Pot of Greed. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, there's the exit. Let's get me in there, dog. How do I get around these platforms? Don't want to use all my flight gauge. Gyro ball. This is our only real... I mean, I guess we have 2 attacks. Because we have this, like, head charge. We've got this, and then we have orbs. Those are our 2 moves. You know, as Pikachu famously would have. We made it. The music has changed.
Why is Brian like this? Cutscene. Cutscenes.
Why does he say that? Why does he say it like that? That's a good point. Thank you, Shadrock. For the 100 cutscenes. I can hear the TV static of this song. I'm a big fan. me up there, dog. Thankfully, our life bar is extraordinarily generous, and food seems abundant. Things are tanky, what the fuck? Okay. Mr. Radon!
Casino.
He manufactured the word casino out of all the wrong letters, and somehow it worked. Masterful gambit, sire. It's very hard to dodge attacks on this stage. Just get me up there. Good enough. I'm loving this extraordinarily short music loop. Big fan. Yo, Fiona.
Now I'm curious what John TTS makes of this word, goatee.
I think that's right. Give me more flight gauge. Yes! More flight juice. It's extremely hard to make headway when there's so many enemies on the screen at once. That's alright, just lock in, actually. Simply lock in. I cannot get up there. We gotta go around this way. There we go, that's better. Lots of extra flight juice. Now we need food, though, because we're dying. That's okay. It's nothing but flight juice. The instant we need something other than flight juice. 1 CC. We don't even know if the game saves our progress if we run out of lives. We don't even know if we have to run it back or not. Whoa, shit, he tweaking! Oh, we found the exit. I don't know how we did it, but we found the exit. We stumbled upon it by complete accident. Wasn't even aiming for the exit, but we found it. Resources are not replenished. There we go. Okay, we're back. Do we have an answer for why their ears are so hairy? We do not. I don't think we're gonna find much lore in the Powermon cinematic universe. I think we're gonna have to make our own inferences. If we were to speedrun, we'd have to do this a lot. Yeah, you can do the headbutt in the air. It doesn't go forward, though, when you do it in the air. The air headbutt is completely stationary. It's the animation of him teetering off of a ledge. Cool, cool. What would you say this is, like a 5-second loop? About 6 seconds? I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's longer than some of the music loops we've had on this show. Electric Company. This is Weather Channel music. Like, I'd groove to this if this was on the Weather Channel. Or this is like the main music of a god game, like Populous or some shit. This is the main menu tune. The background is sick. I don't know where we are. We're in some kind of castle? Some kind of castle ruin situation? I'm not really sure where this game is located. All the Powermon have been imprisoned for some reason in this brickscape. I guess it's fine. Not gonna think about it too hard. Ow. This is when you're downloading off the 3DS store. I didn't really use my 3DS for anything. I'll take your word for it. There's a 1-up over there. I would quite like that 1-up. Okay. I hope that our 1-ups can, like, scroll off the screen. Why do they scream like that? I think that if I died, I would probably scream as well. I'd probably be very upset by the whole thing. It only seems natural. Oh, there's the exit! Dude, we're kind of cooking. New music? New tune? Wait a minute, it's a fucking bop? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm so dead. You got me. There's a lot of enemies in one spot. That's okay. Run it back. We're gonna have to lob orbs over the bricks to try and snipe them. We did. We fucking perished. That's okay. Sometimes you just die, sometimes. There's gotta be an angle. I'm sure there's an angle. Hold on. Find the angle. There it is. There it is. That's the angle. Just kind of lob orbs in. Yo, Primo, thank you for the 15 whole years. Gotta get tactical with this. Gotta big brain it. It's a game of angles. There's a lot of frogs up there. How do I deal with them? Surely there's an angle with which we can approach safely. He's tweaking out! Okay, we got him. Not a problem. The raised frogs. This is what I deserve. Yeah, we're playing the Powermon series, Misu. We've already played most of the other Pokemon bootlegs that you're probably thinking of. We had a stream where we did basically all of them at once. I have not checked out any of the Powermon series, though. I'm a fan so far. No, there's no lore. There wasn't even an intro cutscene. We have no idea why we're here or what we're doing. All we know is that we must kill. Which, you know, fair enough. That's fair. That's good enough for me. Is that a Korean corn dog? I would eat that. It looks delicious. I'm waiting for him to come back. You gotta come back at some point. I know you do. He's not coming back. There he is. I'm not a Korean food lore master, unfortunately. I put all of my points into Mexican food. I don't think I can fit an orb through here. We're not getting an orb through here. It can't be done. This game's aesthetic is kind of Nubby's Number Factory. Now that you mention it, yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, I can lob this over here. I cannot lob this over. Can't be done. I wish. Wait, this is good. Clean. You gotta come back sometime. We're halfway through Powermon, I think. As far as I'm aware, there's 10 stages. Just head charging across the screen seems pretty useful. I don't know if we have iframes during that or what, but it seems like we don't take a huge amount of damage while doing it. We're also like scouting out 1-ups maybe. I don't know where we would have stashed a 1-up around here.
You've put up a good fight so far, but it's time for me to use my strongest nubbyman of all. Go. Poop butt.
Poop butt. Poop butt, my beloved. The greatest nubby item there's ever been. That's actually not true. He's actually kind of mid, but he's my favorite one. Uh-oh. Ooh, don't want to land there. Right. This is a... this is a messy situation. That's better. Whoa, I almost fell in a pit! Not too bad.
Speaking of poop, wait for it.
I don't want to wait for it.
Sly pooper.
There it is. Thank you for the 100 sly poopers. What a fireball. Holy shit. Donut gyroscope. Wait. That's the angle. That's the angle we want. Yes, sir. I like it. Slowpoke lure. What is going on up there? It's a fucking party. I'm getting in there. I have not done much research on this tippy dude. We have not labbed this in advance. If we had, we'd probably know where the exits were, but I don't. But I assume it's this way, because there's a lot of enemies over here. There's a lot of enemies in this direction, so it's probably this way. Yeah, we got a goddamn monster corridor of doom. That's alright. Hit him with one of these moves. Yo, it's a pyronoid. Fortunately, they're all hitting the ceiling. Me slamming my X key My keyboard is not gonna survive this stream. We got it all. We got a health up. We got a 1-up. Rajul, thank you for the 8 whole years. I appreciate you, friend. I've cleared stage 6. No, I've cleared stage 5. We're on stage 6. What's up, Bobbert? We're playing Powermon today. This was an ill-advised corridor to stand in. No, there's no controller support for this one. Wouldn't really expect it to, either. That's okay. I mean, I probably could have rigged it for Joy to Key if VMware could read my damn controller. I am not currently in the possession of a controller that VMware can read. Why is there just 1-ups out here? That doesn't bode well. They're giving me 1-ups for free? That means they're expecting me to get my ass beat. That's a problem. Never trust a game giving you just 1-ups for nothing. Help. Help me. Yeah, it's a good tune, I agree. I've had no problems with the music thus far. The second song we heard had a very short loop, but that's alright. Everything's a long music loop compared to, like, Dicing Knight or Terminator for the NES, maybe. It's all about perspective. I'm a big fan of this one, though. It's a good song. Yeah, suspicious video game generosity. These are some tanky lads. I'm realizing that my head charge is my strongest move. By far. There's so much going on up there. There's so many enemies right here. Why are there so many of you? Good enough. Good enough. Get me in there. Yeah, we got some enemies doing the Wiggletron. More flight. I don't know why Pikachu has a flight gauge. There's so much going on. What's our bootleg hero's name? I assume it's just Pikachu. I've taken to calling him Pikachu with, like, the red emoji B. Help. Ooh, you got me. No. ID software, not id software. No relation. Gotta say it bass boosted. I don't know how to produce that sound with my mouth. I've never gotten an event flying Pikachu, but then I've also not really played any of the main series Pokemon games. I mean, I'm aware of them. I've just never really been a Pokemon gamer. The two for the GameCube I would stream. I like the GameCube ones. I like that they're in like a shit-ass desert. Platinum? I'll take your word for it. It's just a lack of... It's just a lack of me really looking into it. You have to fly to get up here. I'm taking so much damage. Just get me up there. Okay, we're living. We're kind of living. How to... Just get me down. Just get me down, dog. Ooh, I tried. I tried to descend. I got sniped. What's the best way to deal with a stack of enemies that thick? There's quite a lot of enemies in one spot. We gotta figure out how to cut through the herd. It's a lot of dudes. This game's difficulty is in its sheer numbers of enemies. They'll stack so many of them in one spot. Or it's just like, alright, you figure it out. You figure out how to deal with this. That's okay. I'm up for the challenge. I love this guy's energy. Is there any reason I'm not interested in mainline stuff? It's not that I'm not interested, it's just that there's so many game. There's so many game, dude. One man can only play so many of the game. Yeah, dead enemies do not respawn. For the most part, we stream something different every day. Or not every day, but every day that I stream. We try to hit as many different games as possible, yeah. I think I just gotta land here and start head charging. Yeah. That's gotta be how we do it. We got some health back. I see another health. There's another heart. There's a bunch of hearts over there, actually. We just gotta figure out how to get in. Headbutting for my life. What is going on here? We lived. Somehow. This is gonna be a mess. Ooh, you got me. At least everything up to that point is clear, though. Oh, I saw the exit, too. We finally have seen the exit to the stage. And it should be easy to go to where we died. Because none of the enemies respawn. We're chilling. We have skipped all of these enemies every time. I have no desire to engage with them. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, Pikachu's having a rough one. I love this one, right? This one guy in particular. He's having the time of his life. Just gonna skip him. Just trust that the enemies don't perceive me. It's gonna be hard to get into those parts of the map without taking damage. Green bar is flight, yes. The multicolored bar above it is our life bar. Ooh, this way. Yes, there we go. Let's get me out of here. Yeah, I hope the next two games have the same tile set. They probably don't, but I bet the character models are the same. Or at least very similar, just going off of what I would usually experience in this kind of situation. We made it. We made it out. Level 7? Music's gotten intense. Why are things so intense? Calm down, relax. Apple? There's an apple over there. Yeah, we walked right into Dracula's castle. I'm not sure when this happened. That's okay. Enemy layouts are not a problem yet. But they may very well just put 50 dudes in one spot. We've already seen it happen. Pikachu could take Dracula. I think you're right. I don't think it would be particularly close. I think Dracula would get rinsed. Why do they scream like that? What sound do you suspect you'll make when you die? Out of curiosity. Moans! Somebody shoot that guy. Why did that one cut off? That one just like cut off in the middle for some reason.
See ya.
You paid for a dud. It just said and then it stopped.
Golly.
Very mysterious. Mysterious sound redeems going on today. It was a dud. It must have been a real dud. Yeah, true. Good point. Good point.
The bouncer.
I don't think Bob was making fun of him. I think he was genuinely curious. But the answer is there's no rules. In Powermon, we simply gotta accept it.
Man. The bouncer.
What is this apple? We have not seen an apple all day. Supposedly, if I grab this, I can escape the doctor for another hour, for another day even. I've been eating apples at a steady rate my entire life, and the doctor hasn't caught me yet. I do need this power-up. They're developing anti-apple armor? Shit. Nobody told me. Okay. I'm assuming, like, top right corner is probably where the exit is, because they're having a zigzag up and down while going to the right. Sometimes my orbs, like, bounce back a second time. I have no idea why. I cannot produce a logical explanation for this phenomenon. The headbutt seems to always kill in one hit when it does make contact. I'm very thankful for this fact. Orbs bounce? I don't think that's true. I think orbs float magically. Probably gotta go back down and around. This away, perhaps? These stages are getting bigger, for sure. This is a pretty massive stage we got here. This game is not Chinese, Doom Noob, but it did release there. Exit's gotta be over here. It's gotta be, right? The rock crab, the, like, lobster boulder that's above us, this looks like a real Pokemon that, like, didn't come out yet, right? Haven't I seen this guy somewhere? He looks like a real dude that, like, they made later. Crabble? Yeah, that's probably it. I think this game predicted that Pokemon, which is pretty funny. It predicted the ice cream cone, yes! There's our exit. We're on the final 3 stages, I think. I've never felt like I'm in more danger. Clobopus? That one sounds made up, but I don't know enough about Pokemon to know. You could tell me that Glorp the Snorf was a Pokemon and I would be forced to take your word for it because I don't know. There's like 1,000 of them bad boys now, I haven't kept up. Glorp the Snorf is a Star Wars. You might be right. It's kind of a Star Wars name at the same time. I choose to believe that Glorp the Snorf is like a ZX Spectrum game. Commodore 64. Made by Infogrames, probably. I can't seem to hit you. Oh, there we go. I gotta walk forward a bit after throwing him. That's the wave. Figured it out. Excellent. Masterful gambit, sire. Give me more flight juice. It was a pack-in title alongside real Sinclair ZX Spectrum game. Fat Worm blows a Sparky. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that is real, yeah. I think you're right. I believe that's right. This is what it's like inside a Pokeball? Fuck it, it's war in there, dude. I didn't realize. Now I feel bad. I feel bad for catching anyone. Then again, I guess that's all of Pokemon. I guess Pokemon's really about indentured servitude when you think about it. Maybe we shouldn't think about it. Let's go this way. It's a voluntary fight club. Sometimes the Pokemon themselves seem particularly willing to throw hands. That's true. What'd you stumble upon? We're looking at the Powermon series. Series of Korean Pokemon bootleg PC games. I believe all of them are jump and shoot platformers. I'm a big fan so far, but we're still on the first game. There's 2 more of them. I'm pretty sure they're all the same genre, yeah. I believe that they're all jump and shoot platformers. My only question, everything that's on my screen right now I accept and I am fine with. I am at peace with what is going on. However, I don't understand why we fall so slow. We fall extremely slowly. I'm not sure why. Why does he fall like that? I don't think I do. I don't think I fall that slow. I mean, maybe I do. I haven't fallen that far a distance in a while. It's entirely possible. Oh my god, what an anti-air. Bottom left might be where they put the exit. Seeing as we gotta climb back up here. We're in the maze, lads. We're in the Powermon maze. Balloons? Take me to the balloons. These feel important. This feels important. The Discord notification sound. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep throwing these until you die. There we go. I think that the UI is fine, except for the fact that the stage you're on overlaps your life bar. That's the only bit of it that's wonky. Everything else is fine. Hard to tell how much health you have if it's in the middle there. Love to see that. Aha! There's the exit. Whoa! Never mind, I think there was only 8. I think we beat the game. Because it bounced us back to the menu. Did we? I think we beat it. I think we beat it and there's just no fanfare. Yo, Scratching Away, thank you for the 37 whole years. I think we did it. I think we beat the game.
Well done, Turner.
I think we ran out of game. Right. And how does it look when we play the demo? What do they do in the demo?
War is heck, but at least there's corn dogs.
There's corn dogs. Here, let me look up, let me perform reconnaissance. Let me see if I can find a long play. That might be a tall task, but hold on. I'm digging. This video is on stage 8. This video is on stage 8. Yeah, right.
Good.
Yeah, there's an orc balloon. Hold that thought, Powermon. Get me out of Powermon. I can't seem to escape Powermon. We're trapped in the demo. How about we close VMware entirely then? Just explode the VMware and then pull up my browser. Where's my browser? Here we are. Powermon stage 8. When you finish stage 8. Oh, your game runs faster than mine. When you finish it, does it boot you back to the main menu? Show me. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that is the whole game then. Gotcha. Noted. Okay, so we did beat Powermon then, is what you're saying. I'll take it. There's no fanfare about it. It just kicks you back to the menu immediately. I need to turn VMware back on immediately. I've turned it off, but I need it for the other 2 games. I don't know how long this stream will be then, if we're through with the first one already. It might end up accidentally being a short stream, but that's okay. We could make it up next week if we need more stuff to do. Delicious. Delicious. On the wiki, apparently it runs slow on some systems. It's possible we just played the whole game in slow motion then. Which actually begs the question, how hard would it have been if we had played it at turbo speed? Yeah, we finished it. There was no fanfare, though. So we got 2 more. We got Powermon Plus, which is the second game, and Powermon 3. Powermon Plus, according to the website that I completely legally procured the game from, released 1 year later in 2001. But I'm still going to put a question mark there because they're my only source for that information, and they could have just wrote whatever the fuck. We don't know. When's the last time we had a Saturday? Was Ghost of a Tale on a Saturday? What was I thinking? I love that game, though. I should play Ghost of a Tale again. Tell you what, when Ghost of a Tale 2 drops...
Get ready.
Bitwizard, thank you for the follow. When Ghost of a Tale 2 drops, that's like a day 1 purchase and a day 1 stream. Anyway, Powermon Plus.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know it's gonna take a while. Don't worry, I've already braced myself. I know we're not seeing that shit till the 2040s. I love him. Who is this caterpillar? I understand Pikachu. This caterpillar scares me. Not the same id Software, Doom Noob. This is ID Software, no relation. Menu sounds like flipping parchment. What does this do? Is this 2-player? I've exploded it when by pressing the second button explodes the game. Let's try the demo. The second button is the button that kills you. Don't press that. That's the button that kills you. Playing the game explodes the game. Let's try the... This should still boot up a demo, right? Alright, this is playing on its own. He throws baseballs now?! Oh shit, dude. Pikachu will never be ballin'. Oh, he's chucking baseballs like crazy! Oh, he's crazy! He's getting his ass beat? Okay, I've seen enough. Put me in. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Same buttons. The shoulder, the head charge goes a bit farther. I seem to have a fireball. I've got a fireball. I have baseballs. Understood. Kiwis? I can still fly. Where's my magic gauge? Oh, it's the blue. Okay, so we got like Diablo life bars. That's pretty sick. Banan? Cool. Really good death screams. Bouncy leaf. Where's my... Okay, yeah, blue gauge, flight gauge. What is this bar that's filling up in the middle? Is that an experience gauge? Because it seems to go up when I kill dudes. Why does he get real big and round when I shoot a fireball? Maybe I shouldn't ask questions I don't want answers to. I think it's an EXP gauge. I think that's what that... Whoa, I got ice ball now. We've swapped out the baseball. Oh, dude. You can throw a bunch of them and then follow them in. That's sick. It does seem a bit faster, yeah. That consistently goes up when we kill dudes. That means we want to kill as many dudes as possible then. Because I want to see if our attacks get upgraded. What are you? I'm scared. What is that? Who are you? You're a big fella. You're large. I can't seem to... I'm struggling to kill you. Okay. Not too bad. Ooh.
This game came before baseballs were banned from use in Pokemon, thus removing Fake Chew from the competitive meta entirely.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it happen to a good guy like Pikachu. Alright, I got Nooch figured out. I'm half dead, though, and I'm half out of flight juice. Now, my main projectile has changed buttons. It used to be X, but now X is this fireball, and our main projectile is now on spacebar. Go. Go, all lowercase. What font is that? Is that Arial? Just go. Just go. You just... How do I can't seem to go. Ah, we have to jump into the go. We're on stage 2. I now have a new projectile. Okay. The star was a 1-up. The sand shrews throw dynamite. No, we did. We picked up a new projectile. Cool. Help. Okay. Ooh. Do you guys, like, stop spawning in, or have I found the farming spot? Oh, we did level up. We level up and now the fireballs, like, spread a bit? Okay. You actually do level up in this. That's pretty cool. Neat. Why is it an upgrade? I have no idea. But it lets us hit things at an angle. The red fireball has turned a greenish yellow, which I assume is more damage.
Chicken.
I assume. I have no I have no way to confirm this. That's just how it feels. Hey, this guy's back. He looks different. Well, the one on the left looks different. I think the one on the right's the same. I cannot use my, like, stronger, presumably. I cannot use this in midair. I guess it's stronger. Yeah, I guess it is. Frog? The frogs throw bombs. There's so many bombs down there. This was a bad idea. This was a real bad... This was a real bad idea to go down there.
Man.
Here's what we gotta do. We gotta stack fireballs. We don't even want them on screen. Take them out before they can get their fireball game going. Okay, that's how you do it. Yeah, we really walked into the wrong neighborhood. It's okay. It's alright. It all worked out in the end. Yeah, we're on the second one. The first game ended very unceremoniously. It just kind of stopped, which probably is how all of these are going to go. Boing. We have 5 lives. Feels pretty good. Ow. Tackle still seems good. Thankfully, these, like, spread upwards enough that we can now hit targets up there. Where did the corn dogs go? Where did your TTS go? More like, thank you for the 100 bits. That alert's gonna show up, like, 5 minutes late. I like some of the Powermon designs. Go. Just go. There's a go.
But good.
Just go. 3. Can I hit you from here? Oh, huge. It spreads enough. What's down here? Is there anything for me down here? Drix Karasu! Thank you for the 19 whole years. Bacon
Where
Wrath!
did all the corn dogs go?
There's the Bacon Wrath message. Yeah, different backgrounds? It's more likely than you think. Oh no. Oh no, I let them get their fireball game going. Never let them get their fireball game going. I'm bouncing on leaves, but for why though? But for why though? Why are there holes in the ground? Wait, maybe this is good. Can I hit you from downstairs? Can I hit you from down here? I cannot because these doink into the ceiling. Ow. Chimkin? Give me this chimkin. Love it. Is it me or does every healing item heal 100%? I guess I should be thankful. But it does seem a little... It's a little generous. I love that we have, like, Diablo-style red and blue orbs for life bars. Golden apple? What's the golden apple do? We'll never know. It's a mystery. Oh, he fell down! How do I get down there? Yeah, it's some kind of like a green fireball, presumably. It's not entirely clear, that's okay. Dude, look at that hot dog. I can't seem to get... Just let me get, like, up. Let me get up here. Ah. There we go. This game's extraordinarily kind to you about healing. Wait, there's stuff up here.
Chicken.
The platforms are not real. We cannot actually stand on those. Understood? Yo, what's up, Dragon Denton? We're looking at some Powermon today. We're gonna play all three. We're gonna see if we can beat all three of them. This one seems pretty simple. The stages on this one have been primarily straight lines as opposed to the mazes, the mazes of jumps and shit that we saw in the first Powermon. Levels are much more straightforward here. How'd I discover Powermon? I just Google things a lot. I assume that's how most people that are not from the regions it released in found out about it. This is the second one, yeah. This is Powermon Plus. There is also a Powermon 3. Alright, not too bad. Next one's Time Crisis. Could you imagine? We have some verticality on this one. We got ice balls back. I don't know if that's better or worse. But we're close to leveling up. We're almost on level 3. Ow. We're almost on level 3. Is it going to give us even gnarlier spread shot? This is a 1-up. Although I don't think it tracks lives beyond this point. Powermon, yeah, it's a Twisted Metal game. I'm pretty sure Powermon 3 looks exactly like this one does. Which, fair enough. Ow. Oh no. Oh, I shouldn't have landed here, lads. Oh, this is bad. Wait, I leveled up. It's actually a great thing. It all worked out. We leveled up. I'm dying. Ooh, you got me. He's dead. He's remarkably okay with it. I would probably be slightly more upset than him if I perished in that manner. It defaults us back to baseballs, but we're still on level 3. Yeah, we still have, like, spread shot baseballs. He tried to reach heaven before gravity caught up, yeah. Yeah, the hot dogs, they look delicious. I would buy one of these. Somehow the topic of hot dogs came up in DMs not too long ago, and I was forced to research local hot dog joints. There's one called Glizzy's, because of course there is. And its #1 most liked hot dog has flamin' hot Cheeto dust on it. That is not a joke. It's 100% true. Did I have one? No, I didn't have one. I am mildly curious, though. You want a status report? Okay. Alright, I'll get the flamin' hot dog just for you so I can report back. Are these clouds? What are we bouncing on here? Many mysteries. Bullied into eating hot dog. Whoops. Run that back. We have limited powers of flight using our blue flight gauge. Thankfully, it's not been required at any point yet. Help. Ooh. This is a problem. Oh, can't get back up. Oh, I landed in Dixville. It's fine. It's not fine. Ooh, you got me. This game got hard all of a sudden. This game has become difficult. That's okay. It's alright. Time to lock in. Yeah, so if you land in the wrong spot, they'll just stun lock you to death. They will beat you to death. That's fair enough, honestly. Who am I to say no? I want to finish exploring the top of the map. But it might be wiser to clear out the bottom first. We clear out the bottom first, and then there's no chance that we land somewhere we shouldn't be. Cool. You missed the quote bot. The quote bot hasn't been around in literally years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Help. Help me. Thank God. I'm in so much danger. There was a quote bot at some point, yeah. But I think that, we used to do things with Streamlabs, and then Streamlabs became shitty for whatever reason, so we stopped using it, and I just never carried it over. We're on Stream Elements now, which is funny because at some point, Stream Elements also became like the, oh, don't use this one. But I never bothered to switch again, because I'm like, oh, this is gonna go on forever. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna switch from Stream Elements to a new thing, and then the new thing is gonna become the shitty thing, and then I gotta switch again, and it's like, alright, I'm gonna nip this in the bud and just stick to one. Help. Help me. You're so tanky. You're watching Tarzan, Artemis? I'm glad to hear it. It's a hell of a film. Hop on stream, wait, hop on stream fire, yeah. There's always gonna be some new thing. I think the bottom layer of the stage is mostly clear. Yeah, okay. Now it's time to make forward progress. Because we don't want to miss out on experience. We gotta do a poem as well. The problem with doing redeems during this game is that I feel like the game might just explode at any time. I mean, it already has, actually. But we will do it. We'll do it after this stage. Level 4? It seems like leveling up just increases the level of spread for our projectiles, which is okay. I'm getting my ass beat. Ow. Ooh. Yeah, the chance to miss has gone up. It does give us a mildly tactical advantage because it lets us hit dudes that are at an angle from us. So there's a use case, but a lot of the enemies are just like in a straight line. We shoot 2 of these now, huh? It's a green one and a blue one? Potion? No doubt that gives me flight juice. We were already full, though. We'll never know. Truly. Yeah, we got a Diablo life bar. It kind of rules, I won't lie. If we were to dig into more Korean PC gaming, there would be a lot of Diablos to go through. Which is a good problem to have. Cool. It's a great problem to have, is to have more Diablos to go through. Ow. Situations like this where we can actually tag the dude on the platform. Diablo for PS1. I don't think I've seen the PS1 version played at any point. Was it popular over there? I don't fucking know. I don't live in Korea. But in my, you know, looking for video games to play, I do see a lot of them. I do see a lot of Korean Diablos. Are these guys just stuck? They seem to be stuck. They're stuck enough, anyway, that I'm willing to mute the game real quick and do the poem.
Hey Stampede, how about a poem?
When I was a child, there was a cave 2 towns down behind the hills and beyond the cranberry bogs. We walked to it on train tracks and slide the September wet slope to its mouth. It smells dank and earthy. Once inside, we creep in a steady semi-shower of water from the cave roof, where a million wet fingers pierce the darkness above, reaching tendrils of plant life, hidden from the top walker's sight. known only to us. Undead.
Thank you, Stampede. The frog race, I don't know if I can do the frog race right now. Is it possible to pause this machine? If I pause my machine, will it break the whole game? Will it break the entire video game? Let's find out. Let me pause you. Let's see. I've paused it. It looks like it's paused successfully. So let's try to do the frog race and then go back. We'll see if the whole shit explodes or not. Place your bets. Do I know Korean? No. I don't know any other languages than English. I'm willing to stream a game in just about any language, though. I don't give a shit. Language barriers for video games, they're only real if you care what the words are. If you don't care what the words are, it doesn't exist. And that's very much where I'm at. Alright, we do have a returning champion. Big Green won the previous race, and he was in the exact same... He's in the exact same lane as last time. Can he win again? 46%? Can he repeat? Let's find out. Best of luck, everyone. Frog number 3 has the lead, but everyone's caught up. Frog number 4 is also there. He goes for the line, doesn't reach. That's Beans wins. It was a valiant effort from Lucky Clover, but in the end, it was Beans all along. Pay it out to Frog number 4. 472,000 new yen given to 21 lucky winners. Congratulations, all 21 of you. My condolences, everybody else. There are 69 frogs left. That's your, Mr. Radon and 20 others. I can't see that on the OBS feed, though. Only the Twitch chat. Okay, so if I go back to my VMware, resume this virtual machine. Let's see. Let's see if it, like, explodes the whole shit. No, it looks like we're good. Alright, crisis averted, nothing exploded. Nocturne Duskclaw, thank you for the raid. We're playing the Powermon games today. That's the entire preamble. I hope the stream went well. What were y'all doing? Yeah, 2 gigs of memory on this Windows XP VM. I would like to get down there and slay these frogs. Unfortunately, that cost me the bulk of my hit points. That may not have been worth it. Yo, they were the 43 whole years! Huh? I'm alive. Can't believe it. Give me to that kiwi. Thank God. Crisis averted. We were very close to dying, but we made it. Ooh, ah. Back up to 6 lives. Like it, like it, like it. Yeah, that's why we're trying not to skip the enemies. We're actually trying to, like, reach whatever max level might be. We're on level 4 at the moment. We don't know how high it goes. There's just 1 frog down here. Get me back over here. Ow. This looks like a bootleg. Nothing gets by you, friend. So true. Alright, we're gonna have to make pro- oh, actually, wait, no, we can just float. That's right, we have a fly move. Huge. Take out the oddish. Help. There we go. I assume it's oddish anyway. It's the closest thing. Yeah, that didn't go too bad. We could have taken way more damage in that transaction. Didn't go too bad. Mr. Mime. There might be some Mr. Mime in there. I need my delicious EXP. There we go. Although we're starting to get less and less per kill. Noise. Caveman creature catching RPG. That probably exists. That's probably real already. Dude, speaking of caveman games, we gotta play Tale of the Sun at some point. Ow. Uh-oh. How do I escape this problem? There we go. I found the angle, which will allow me to hopefully safely descend. Yeah, Tale of the Sun is sick. We gotta get around to it. Oh no. Ooh! We almost didn't survive, lads. We still might not survive because we have to find a way to, like, take these guys out with pixel HP. And we just gotta hope that they don't shoot a fireball in my line of sight. There we go. One of the many Amiga caveman games. No. Somehow we got the kill before we died. We're now level 5. Love to see it. Metal Max Xeno ever be streamed? Probably. The problem with that game is sometimes when the prospect of streaming a game comes up, I have visions of what the chat room experience is going to be. And I know it's not going to be good for that game. Please understand. Oh yeah, we are max level. Okay, we don't have to kill shit anymore then. We're good. Maximum level. Yeah, and the same Pokemon joke. Are we just gonna sometimes... Listen, it's give and take. Sometimes I'm the butt of the joke, frequently. Other times, not so much. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm in hit stun jail! Okay, it's fine. We got out with our lives. I don't need to kill that man. He can live. Keep it. Keep it, friend. A prophetic vision. I don't know. Sometimes you can tell, right? Although it's been remarkably chill today. You'd expect a stream like this to be like a conga line of people, like a conga line of the funniest people in the world making their bootleg joke. And there has been some of it, but not as much as I was imagining. It's been pretty chill. What if he has boots in Powermon 3? I think it looks exactly the same. I mean, he's looked the same for 2 games now. What are the chances he looks different in the 3rd? He might look different. I guess we don't know until we get there. Want to know how I found these? I just Google stuff a lot. That's how I arrive at any game that gets streamed on this show. I just Google stuff. There are any number of dank websites that have many dank games for your perusal. I was just browsing those. Worry about this bricking your computer. That'd be a non-issue because I'm using a VM. It's a very real concern, though. You don't want to see the search. The search history is full of, like... it's mostly full of moon runes of games like this. Because usually when you're trying to look up games, typing in the English name doesn't help. You gotta like, copy-paste the moon runes to actually get anywhere. So it's a lot of that. How do I get up here, though? How do I get up here, though? I don't have any flight juice. I see. Gotta go this way. How often am I searching archive.org? Not as often as you'd think. Whenever I actually try to download something from the Internet Archive, it's like the slowest thing on the planet Earth. No respect to the Internet Archive, obviously they do. They're doing the Lord's work, but trying to actually download something from there is pretty slow. So I usually seek faster. Did I say no respect, said no disrespect? No, maximum respect, minimum disrespect. I'm having trouble getting up this because I'm out of flight juice. It's gonna be a slow process getting onto this new platform. The green sand shrew. Throwing sticks of dynamite. It's great for books. That's probably true. I bet I could find the Marvel 3 Bible on there. The Marvel 3 strategy guide, which has, in hindsight, pretty horrible B&Bs that it teaches you. Finally, we got some more flight juice. The MK9 one? I didn't know MK9 even had a strategy guide. I do love flipping through strategy guides, though. Even if, like... The ones for fighting games are probably not super helpful, because... over time, like, things get patched, and stuff that's written in there just might not work anymore. But the ones for basically any other kind of game, those are always fun. Always fun to look through. B&B means bread and butter, Jared. A B&B combo is like your most standard go-to combo when you land a hit. as opposed to doing something fancy. There we go. We're out, baby! MK9's was uniquely bad. Are we talking like Final Fantasy IX bad, where it just tells you to look it up on the internet? That one's an all-timer. You buy the book, and then it's like, go to play online. And I'm like, okay. Why'd I buy the book then? Why'd I buy this? I'm starting to regret having a spread shot this deep. It's okay. Look at how many extra lives we have. Uh-oh. Oh, I shouldn't have landed here. Ah. Ooh. Wait, we got like a sick, nasty, like... We have like a triple fireball now. Wait, that's sick! I'm just gonna follow it. Yes! Ooh. Oh, that's really strong, dude. Speedrun strats are locked in. We know how to speedrun. Drop a sick, nasty fireball. Let me just clear out the ground floor. Clear out the ground floor and then figure out how to actually get to the exit. Pikachu, somebody shoot that guy. Oh, we found our go. There's just the go here. Wait a minute, this isn't like a house, it's just a go?
Good.
Cool. So it's like part 2 of this. It's like part 2 of stage 8. This man is stuck. They spawned him in and he's stuck between the floor and the ceiling. They spawned him in gay baby jail. Excellent. On the other hand, I also cannot make any upwards progress. Ow. It happened to you this morning. Happens to the best of us. I feel for you. I see food up top. I need that food. I need the food and I need that 1-up. Because we don't know if the last level's gonna get hellacious or not. I did not survive. I did not survive my encounter with one Slowpoke, question mark? I think it's Slowpoke, it's unclear. What the hell is that dragon? What is this, like, Lizard Man, Dragon Man up top? We got the baseballs back. I don't know if baseballs are like... I don't know if the weapons differ in strength at all. I have no idea. It's possible they're all exactly the same. Visually, I like the baseball the most. What's my favorite Powermon? So far, Frog with backwards hat. Frog with backwards hat looks cooler than any of the actual Pokemon. This guy is a problem! Wait, 2 of them get through. Excellent. Excellent, yes. You're so tanky. Cool. Let me grab the, like, water orb. Not sure if these are better or not. Certainly they exist. I believe there's 10 stages, yeah. I have no way to confirm this other than the fact that I very briefly glanced through a YouTube video of this video game being played. It's getting harder to stand on the ground in this game. It's getting harder to stand on the ground. They just put so many hazards there. Help. Help me. Kind of getting my ass beat, I won't lie. Yeah, the movement with the, like, head charge is pretty good. The beginning of a desk, yeah, beginning of a desk combo. It fades in from the previous combo seamlessly. Then there's like 8 dashes. There is a blue orb up there that I kind of want, because it might be stronger than the baseball. I have no scientific basis to prove this, but I assume the default baseball is weaker than the other ones. Cool. I think I've pressed my spacebar more times during this one game than I have all week. Say the same about your E key. I still need to replace my keyboard because sometimes when I press the 4 key, not on the number pad, the one above E and R, sometimes when I press that it just pops off. And that's not ideal. So I need to replace this keyboard. That's normal? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Understood. I have no reason not to believe you. I'm not going down there! Nope! Absolutely not! I've seen the horrors that lurk beneath. I will not be joining them. Although, there's no more platforms to stand on, so we may have to. Maybe if we get a nice head start. There's too many goons. Help. I wasn't even aiming at you, but I'll take it. Could replace the key switch. That makes entirely too much sense. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just past you now. We take those. Go! Stage 9. I love it. What is this lightning down here? Is that a new weapon? How do I get into this cave? How do I get into this cave system? I would quite like the lightning bolt. Get me in there, dog. Help. Maybe the spread shot can hit him. I don't think it can. I think it's a new weapon. It is not. It was actually just 50% of the magic meter. We got scammed? That's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you get scammed on your new items. Overall, this game is easier than the first one. They still give you some heinous enemy lineups, all in the same spot. No doubt. But we also have managed to stockpile like 10 lives, which would simply not have been possible previously. What is that? Are you just a... What is this? What are you? It's a mushroom. But like, for why though? You're just on this one platform all by yourself? He's tweaking down there. He's tweaking, he's going nuts! Woo! That did so much damage! Understood. It looks like enemy damage is going up. Oh wait, I get to scout the stage. We get to scout out the stage by dying. It's all tactical. Is this floating grass bouncy? It is not. Understood. Give me this orb at least. Yeah, the full trip into hell? At least they showed us what the rest of the stage was. What is going on up there, dude? Every enemy in the game came to party? Get me up there. I'm gonna depopulate the forest. You got that 3 p.m. brain. Don't worry, I'm right there with you. Friday night. I think that of all the days, I think the strongest day, if you were to put the days on a tier list, I think that the back half of Friday is the greatest. It's the greatest part of any day of the week. It's even better than Saturday. The back half of Friday is better than Saturday. If I'm making a tier list, you're so full of hope. You're so full of hope at the end of Friday. You get to go to bed, you get to wake up, and you still don't have shit to do. It's so good. That was a bad idea to go up there. Let me. Where's the path of least resistance? We need to find a safe way to traverse this level. I do see another one up here. I need to reclaim my lost lives. That helps a little bit. I have been getting my ass beat this stage. This does not bode well for stage 10, which may be the last one, might not be. He's still tweaking, but he's like burrowed into the earth a little bit. If he keeps going, he's gonna drill all the way to the bottom. Gotta be very careful on this stage. Yeah, you can hover. Do you see the top right blue meter in the like Diablo jug? That's our MP. We can fly with that. You might be asking why, and I could not provide a good answer for that question. We just can for some reason. Ooh, almost died. What direction am I meant to be going in? Are we going this way? I don't think we're going this way. Ah, I see. That's gonna be a difficult ascent. Lure them over here so that I can walk on by. Eh. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just give me an angle, baby. I'm out of MP. Didn't we come from up here? I don't think so. Not entirely, because I think we have to get to the top right corner. I think there was like a wall in the way. Maybe not. You might be right, though. I mean, we're probably looking for like a house. I don't think this is going to be one of the stages with a go sign. It's probably going to be like the Pikachu house. Gotta find it first, though. Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere in this forest. We know it's not on the bottom right because we've just been there. Maybe it's at the top, but it probably wouldn't be so close to the start. There's so many, so many dudes over there. Ow. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Stop panicking, chat. What's up, Sanatukai? We're playing some Powermon. It's very legitimate. I think you're right, though. I think this is the same spot we just were. Which means the Pika house... Pika house has to be somewhere else, huh? Hold on. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, no go sign. No go sign, no houses. So where is our target? Bottom left, perhaps? We've checked every other corner. We didn't have to do it to him like that. No, it's not this away. What is our objective for this stage? We're almost certainly looking for the Pikachu house. We've just got no clue where it is. Is it a kill all enemies stage? I don't think it would be. I don't think they would swap objectives on us without telling us. What's the rodent called? I don't think he's been identified in-game. I've taken to calling him Pikachu with like the red bee emoji. Hot dog. That was a bad spot to land. There's gotta be one mystery spot. Gotta be one mystery spot that's got what we're after. I got no flight juice. The only place that has, like, stuff to do still is at the bottom. Or not at the bottom, at the top where all those enemies were. So it's probably that way somewhere. Hyper Flare, man, they were the 13 whole years. Is probably at the top. This stage seems a little more obtuse in, like, where our goals are located. Most of the other stages, it's just kind of travel in a straight line and we put it at the end somewhere, but that doesn't seem to be the case for this one. So they could have tucked it away anywhere, really. They could have hid this bad boy anywhere. Were there any labyrinths like that? Not in this game, but that was basically the entire premise. That was basically the entire premise of the first Powermon. Pikachu at home, nothing gets by you, friend. That's a very clever joke you've made. Let's get to the top, shall we? Or attempt to. I like that this orb is in the ground. Yeah, the EXP gauge is like a really long sword. Alright, let's perish real quick. I think we need to tactically perish. Just to spawn us back at the top. Yeah, I think our business is at the top of the stage. That requires us to fly a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's up this way. Because there's so many... Oh, it is! It's right at the start. I see it. I see the house up there. Unfortunately, there's a million lizard men in the way. I don't know really how we're going to manage this. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be an issue. All we need is a little bit of screen space. We don't need much, just a little bit. Ow. I'll take that trade. I suppose we could also just fly up like this. But the chance of us surviving are low. Yeah. No, we're gonna have to chip our way in. We need to get the first two on the right dead. And then it'll be easy once we can secure any kind of a foothold. Problem is that first platform's in a really tricky location. We basically gotta take pot shots at them like this and hope for the best. This is gonna take a while. We don't want to land on that leaf. The leaf's gonna get us killed. Ooh. Alright, that's not gonna work. We're not gonna be able to skip ahead. The riskiest thing we could do is just land on the platform and start chucking these. Because this is our strongest move. It'd be hard to pick a safe time to land there, though. Let's try. Let's just try it. We gotta get some of those out if possible. Uh-oh. Ooh, you got me. The purple dude. I don't think we can snipe anyone from here. Unless... Maybe, hold on. Let's see if we can... No, I don't think we can angle this upwards enough to hit these guys. Unless there's like a magic pixel. No, I don't think so. Even maximum spread shot. I don't think there's a world where we make significant contact. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. All I needed was a foothold, baby. That's all we needed, baby. I just needed one. Yeah, we could shoot the fireball. And then just walk it into them using the camera. Oops, I've gone through the floor. Oops, whoopsie. That's a problem. Let me get up here. You got me, fair and square. At least the enemies don't respawn. That's funny, that means that the whole bottom of the stage is kind of superfluous. There's all that stuff down there, but we never actually have to go down there. Joker's trick. All right. I think we're on the last stage. I believe there are 10 stages. That man was just floating. At least we can hit him from here. I'm expecting this game to end the same way as the previous one. I'm expecting us to clear the stage, and then it just yeets us back to the main menu with no fanfare. That's how I'm foreseeing this going. Who dares? Happy Crab Call! Thank you for the raid. We're looking at Powermon today. It's been pretty sick so far. Ooh. What were we all up to? Hope the stream went well. Ow. You'll die at some point. You're a tanky lad. Don't think I don't know that. But I've got the angle and you don't. Crush the Industry, huh? I don't think I've heard of it, but I hope it was good. Hey. Oh no, the whole stage is these guys up. They sent their strongest soldiers. Yeah, we're in Dragon Country. It's very unsafe around here. I can snipe that guy. This game's actually making you find, like, good angles to attack from. The most cerebral stage of all. There we go. Oh my god, it's just nothing. It's nothing but tanks up there. I don't need to engage with this guy, really. There's nothing up there. There's nothing over there for me. That won't reach, huh? How to attack this? How to attack this situation? We have to go down here and start swinging. Yeah. Dino and tanks became a recurring theme. Don't worry, it hasn't been sudden. My favorite RPG ever made is about tanks. There are 2 stars here. Stars are extra lives. So the game's throwing us a bit of a bone here. Yeah, we gotta power through it. Gotta weather the storm. Ooh, you tagged me. You got me. You got me. You want news on the Metal Max 4 translation? I'm very patient when it comes to things being translated. But I do agree, yeah. Okay. At least now we got some room to walk. What's this? We're playing Powermon. There were multiple context clues on your screen. Oh, we low profile the dynamite. Let's go. Huge. I'm so dead. Okay. I do see extra stars up there. We can get some more 1-ups. That's good. We're gonna have to grab them stars, no doubt. There's so many enemies on this stage, yeah. I can do this, but only one fireball gets over. This is not ideal, but also it seems to be working for now. This seems to be working. Just hold. See if we can hold this angle. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, we got the problem. The problem is dead. I can throw this, but I don't think it hits you. Or does it not? No, I don't think it does. Who's my favorite Powermon? Frog with backwards hat has been pretty strong. That's an all-timer. That's an all-timer Powermon. Goes up C-Spot Frog. I just need to jump into those Kiwis. Okay, we got a little bit of healing. That's good enough for me. I don't need the world. I just need an inch. Ow. Ooh. Extra life is get. So what are we looking for, huh? We secured the kill. We still died. Screen doesn't scroll any higher. Oh, this is a good angle. Love this. By the end of this game, it has gotten quite dangerous. I understand why we were given such a stockpile of lives. It makes perfect sense now. But where is the exit? Where is the exit? We have no idea so far. That's a problem. That's a problematic group of targets. Maybe we can angle some stuff diagonally? Yeah. Maybe a little bit. I'm clipping into the geometry. I guess that's fine, actually. I got no extra lives. Gotta be careful. But it also kind of forces you into combat situations. There's not much of a way around it. I can snipe this guy from here. Kind of. But we got the guy down there as well. Do these hit? I don't know if these are hitting you. Can't tell. It doesn't look like it. Hard to say. That's true. It does make the sound like it's colliding. Let's just keep throwing it. Maybe it'll work out. Possibly. I'm not holding my breath on this. I don't see you. Did you die? I guess you did. There's another one. There's a brand new boy. Sprouted from the ashes of the previous boy. Two-handing the spacebar. Did you die? No. There we go. Alright, this is a good angle. This is where we live. At least for a little while. Yeah, welcome to Dino Mashes the Spacebar. I'm thankful that we have a spread shot. What would I do with an infinite supply of baseballs? Probably this. This would be my plan. Yeah. Just out the window? Yeah, I would make it unsafe to pass by my house. These don't reach. Yeah, okay. Just gotta make sure. I think there's 2 of them here. There's 2 of these boys. And the nooch goes crazy. There's a strong chance that we die, though, because we've only got half a life bar and no extra lives. So the run may very well die here. It's gonna hurt. So what? My hand that I'm slamming the space bar with? Yeah, probably. I do see a banana. There do be a banana there. Is this what the kids are calling ASMR? Or is this like deeply unpleasant sounds of me slamming the spacebar on my keyboard? Surely the other one's still alive. Surely. There's still 2 more right there. It's anti-ASMR. Got it, understood. Wondering if I can hit the sand shrew down there. Cool. Cool. Some good damage being dealt. I mean, you know what's gonna happen is we're gonna dig our way up there, and then there's just gonna be like a banana, and then not the end of the stage. This guy is probably most of the way dead already. It's an unreasonable amount of enemy health. Yeah, there's some tanky boys. Okay. Leave that banana for later. Ah, gotcha. You can hit me from underneath? That's crazy. You're insane, dude. Is there an angle with which I can snipe you? Not really. And there's a tree in the way as well. So I don't think we can, like, throw fireballs this way. Well, we can get one of them through. Just one. Maybe that's good enough, though. Maybe that's enough. How are these baseballs getting through? What's that about? I was about to say, where's the rest of you? Point blank, I can hit you. Okay. This is probably not a very safe spot. Or maybe it is. Maybe they can't angle it quite that high. No, this is a safe spot. And there's a one up here. We're actually so back. Dangerously high back levels. Ow. Some of those are just going to get through. I need the green man to die before he fireballs me to death. We may not achieve that. Ooh, you got me. At least we got our one up first. Significant progress has been made. This is the most dangerous stage there's ever been. We're in so much danger constantly. I suppose if we wanted to, we could take this top route, try to churn through these guys. These guys shouldn't have that much HP compared to these other goons. But we can only pop off a couple shots at a time. And we can't do our super powerful fireball in the air. There's not a quick way to get these guys gone. Not too bad. What do we got this way? Only one guy that poses a real threat. We can't really go past him. We can't really go past him. Because we're going to end up landing somewhere unhelpful. Where we do not have a foothold with which to deal any more damage. I think we just killed him. I think we got him. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? Get the hell away from me. What fresh hell awaits us beyond this point? At least I can make contact with the enemies from here. That's good. We might be in the perfect position right now, because the guys below us can't angle high enough, but we can hit them with these ice cubes. Might be the home stretch, maybe. Stick to the plan. Margin for error is very small here. More mashing ensues. The shot putting grapefruits. The shot put looks extremely hard. How heavy is that thing? It must weigh 50 pounds the way they can barely throw it. Turbo? How do I apply a turbo to a Windows XP VM? How is that achieved? Hit turbo in front of my Gateway 2000 tower. True, true. We've already got the angle. We don't need to deviate. Disable sticky key. I forgot to do that one of these streams. I definitely activated sticky keys on accident. Yeah, my spacebar is going to be broke after this stream, no doubt. I'm going to have to rush order a keyboard for next week. There's no doubt in my mind. That's okay. Typing of the Dead, we wouldn't survive. Wouldn't survive at all. I can hit this guy. I can hit this goon. Ooh, he can hit us from here as well, though. We need to be mindful. We can do this. We can hit this guy by popping a shot off from here, then jumping over to scroll the screen. I like it. I like it. It's a good strat. On the other hand, I don't think you can hit me from there. I don't think he can hit me from where he is. And it seems like I can hit this guy. You saw a man cutting a pizza with a smartphone. It's cutting-edge technology. Somebody shoot that guy. There we go. And then what? How safe of a position am I in? It might not be very safe. If they angle it correctly downwards at us, we might just get shot and die. There's some kind of a goon here. I just see him barely off screen. If it works, it works. Yeah, same as it ever was. Nefarious tactics being employed right now. I was about to say, I know that this, like, I know this food situation is bait. Ow. Whoa. Get me back up there. Be the first streamer to beat this? I have no idea, to be honest with you. Probably not. Probably not. I don't have a good way to hit you, but I will grab the 1-up. And I'll grab this magic. I need some of this magic, thank you. Yeah, we got a 1-up. We're breathing a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. We gotta get rid of these dudes up top. Need to gather some magic. I get it. I see what you've done there, you clever rapscallion. Cool. Although there is another one. What the hell do I do about these guys? Maybe I just chunk you before you kill me? Might just go for DPS? Right. I can hit you from here, that's good. They got a dragon on this tiny platform. Bottom route challenge? I don't think that would be wise. I don't think that would be wise at all. Okay. I can be shot from there, understood. We may have to clear the bottom somehow. We might have to try and clear this out. Ah. I don't know how we would do that, though. There's no conceivable angle with which our shots get through. At least I don't think so. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I could see the exit. Was it right there? Interesting. Oh, you're right. It is right there. Well, I can't really descend safely. So let's take the death. All the enemies are clear, so we don't have much to worry about. And then we just have to find a way using our last life bar how to, like, get in. Yeah, you're right. We could see the exit. I didn't see it. I was too busy looking at all the dragons on the screen. You right, though. You right. We can probably just drop down. Just go for it. Let's go! We got there! I'm assuming there's no credits. Yeah, it just cuts back to the menu. We beat it, though! We beat Powermon Plus! Let's fucking go! That got unbelievably difficult, but we did it. No, we didn't quit out. The game does that. Yeah. The first game did it too. We reached the goal, and then it just smash cuts back to the menu.
Well done, Turner.
Oh, dude, we beat Powermon Plus. Why did that get so hard at the end? Why did that get, like, unbelievably... Why did that get, like, unbelievably difficult?
Oh.
I understand. Did you redeem an O big and it only gave you the O? This calls for a celebratory frog race. Nobody redeemed one. This one's on the house because I'm in a good mood. Spirits are high because we just beat Powermon Plus.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Many of these are not words. I'm looking at these names and, like, so many of these are just not words. It's letter soup. pretty even as far as the betting is concerned. Street Frogger is the highest. Froghorn, Leghorn at 26%. Best of luck, everyone. What do we got? 1, 2, and 3. Neck and neck at the halfway point. Frog number 1 pulls ahead, stops a little short, but he gets there. Makes it look easy. Street Frogger wins. Pay it out. 363,000 new yen. Given to 18 lucky winners. Congratulations to the 18 of you. My condolences, everybody else. My fake currency! I'm sorry. I can only apologize for the loss of your new yen. Omega Innocence wants a poem. Let's do that. And then we'll play Powermon 3, the last game, presumably in the Powermon trilogy. At least I couldn't find a 4th one. So I assume there's only 3.
Hey, Stampede. How about a poem?
It is satin, not glossy. Smooth to touch and slightly sparkly. It is black and sometimes chipped, but it's mostly majestic and deeply divine. This skin absorbs light, cuts color, and flattens the sunlight's bold blades with folds of the blackest of blackest anti-bright cold soap rust choke primer. The never done unpaint.
He's trying to sell me something called Unpaint. What the hell is he talking about? Anyway, yeah. Powermon 3. Let's do it. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 today. This game allegedly came out in 2003? 2003 question mark. I have no scientific basis to back this up other than the website I procured the game from. I'm assuming this is going to be remarkably similar to the one we just played. Ooh, this one didn't initialize properly. I might have to reboot my VMware. Hold on. Let's reboot the VMware. Powermon 3 too strong. Get hit with an error message, idiot. Stinky. Power that on. Watch it be an FPS. It could be. It could also be that I gotta boot this one up the old-fashioned way on my host machine. Let's see. Let's see if this one wants to cooperate at all. Ooh, this one doesn't want to cooperate. All right. Time to do tech support. Hold on. Let me start fiddling with things. I'm hitting buttons. I'm fiddling. What if I hit this button? Aha! Aha! I figured you out, Powermon 3. At least I got the intro video to load. That's progress. It might still explode here. No, we got it. We figured it out.
That's good!
Bro, my troubleshooting game is kind of nuts. Powermon 3. Look at that Minecraft-ass font up there. Power, but look at that 3 in the corner. Yeah, ID software, no relation. I cannot select the second option. DJ,
Marry me with my money.
thank you for the dollary, dude.
Looks like you just needed more power, Monday.
Thank you, DJ. Show me the demo. I'm assuming this is going to look just like the last one. I think this is the same music. We're in a flower field. Whoa, he's going nuts! What are these creatures? I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Put me in, coach. I've seen enough. I'm ready. I'm ready. Look at that scarecrow. I love him. We have a green spike ball. We have a new animation. New idle animation. New fireball animation. Now he does like a spin with it. All the enemies are going to be reskinned, I assume. Because these are like the rock lobsters from before. Lollipop. Cool, cool, cool. We'll see if the stage design is any different. It would be funny if it's the exact stage as reskinned. And if that would be the case, at least we already have strats. That wouldn't be a bad position for us to be in. We would have strats for that. Oh, purple! He's purple now! Who are you? Okay, you look about the same still. You look remarkably similar to previously. Why is Bro Orpal, dude? You look even more like Poliwhirl than you did the first time. Like, they doubled down on that, on the resemblance. Oh, yeah, we have like a heart-shaped health bar. Yeah, you're right. We don't want to miss enemies here. We want to be very thorough in our violence so that we can reach maximum level ASAP. The new frog caps look pretty good. All of the enemies seem to have been reskinned. Hearts are now extra lives. Is that a Borger? There's a Borger there. There's a Borger. It looks delicious. Amazing. The thrilling conclusion of the Powermon saga. I'm assuming it'll be exactly the same. I think we're gonna reach the exit, and then it's gonna smash cut to the title screen. That's what's happened in the other games so far, so that's exactly what I'm assuming. We get no intro, we get no outro. This game merely exists, and then you play it, and then it's over. But what's so wrong with that, I ask you? Steve Chops!
I love his little air hump he does with that smug smile on his face. He is such a little shit.
He's a little stinker, I agree. Clear out the bottom row. Lore dump at the very end. I'm not expecting that to happen. We haven't gotten any explanation of what anything is. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's okay, though. Some of my favorite shows don't have endings. You ever watched the last episode of 60s Batman? It's exactly the same as any other episode. Striking from right to left, yeah. I don't disagree. Columbo as well. It's another one of my favorite shows where there's not really... I mean, there's a last episode, but it doesn't feel like one. It's just one more thing. Haha, pun intended. I assume that's the Powermon experience. You just play it, and then it's over. Yo, Trini.
Yeah, not all stories are allowed to get an ending. Sonic Underground was also denied a proper ending, so their mother was never found after all.
You hate to see it. Whose mother? Sonic? I've never seen it. I don't like the way he's approaching me. I don't like the way this creature is approaching me. Help. Dear God. Oh. Oh my goodness. Streamer doesn't know the intro song. I don't, unfortunately. I'm in the dark as to what we're talking about. That's okay. I do live somewhat under a rock. The thing is, I'm pretty happy under that rock. Especially in recent years, I've been happier knowing less. Who's the green one again? Polytoad? That's who that is. That's Polytoad. Leonardo. Yeah, true. Bro throws boomerangs now. This is the most I've had to use my keyboard for gaming in months. I'm not a keyboard gamer. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't. It never feels right. I'm not comfortable with mouse and keyboard gaming. And that's a real problem, because a lot of my travels in searching for dank games leads me to old computer games. So that's a big problem. We're gonna have to adapt at some point. I'm terrified of this man. I'm terrified of this creature, dude. Would I say Sim Tower is an old dank game? Probably, yeah. I was gonna say Sim Ant. Sim Ant is pretty dank, but even danker than Sim Ant is another DOS game called Ant Kill. I don't know if you've ever seen Ant Kill, but we're gonna have to stream that at some point. It looks profoundly dank. You know, parentheses, affectionate. So I can bounce on this. Any click and play games? Probably. I wouldn't mind. I've probably already accidentally streamed at least one. What's this? Is Powermon, Devon? You've never played Powermon? Fucking fake fan? What did I just collect? Is that a new weapon? No. You have to walk over here someday. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't, actually. Thank God. Didn't think this is what I meant based on the title. It's the Powermon stream. We gotta play some Powermon today. I do see an extra life over here. Love to see that. I accept your extra life with open arms. I'm not happy with this monster situation down here. Cool. Oh, dear God. That's a problem. Ooh. Help. Help me. Ooh. Burger. I need this burger. Ooh. Oh, they're stuck on the leaf? They can't go any farther than this? Let's go! That's healing, okay. I thought it was like a hockey puck or something. Stuff with projectiles, we should just be rushing that shit down. Is legally distinct ham. Apologies for extremely loud spacebar mashing. Or maybe you find that soothing. Maybe you're a weirdo like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. cool. I can't kill you in one hit, huh? You're so tanky, holy shit! Okay. Yeah, you shoot with spacebar. The other controls are Z for jump, and X for our, like, special move. And that's consistent with most of the Korean PC games I've played. Usually Z and X are your action keys. But spacebar to shoot is pretty rough. Level 3, love that. They're the most important things to kill because they've got the most experience for us to gain for killing them. It's the biggest key on the keyboard, that's true. I would love to replace my spacebar with my E key. That's what I would like. I would love to have a comically large E on my keyboard. E. 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 Oh, this is bad. E. So these guys are the dragons. These guys are a reskin of the Dargans. Got it. Understood. Question remains, how do we deal with them? E. Yeah, I feel like they didn't show up by level 4 previously. You're so tanky! You gotta die at some point. Okay, we got him. There was a Borger farther back, I believe you're right. Thinking about those Borger. What's that? It's Pikachu, dude. Don't bully my son. He's very shy. Maybe not the way he's looking at us. He's having a grand old time. He's just happy to be here. He looks like he's up to no good, I'll admit. He looks like he's scheming on something nefarious. Level 4. Gonna grab his head like a stress ball. You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. Not my boy Pikachu, dude. Not like this. It should be easier. It should be a little easier to preserve lives because if most of the things are reskins of the previous game, we already know how to approach situations. We're going left? This feels wrong. Feels wrong. What's happening is wrong. We're going left. Give me that Borger. The level designs are definitely new, yeah. Even if the enemies are all the same, and the items are all the same, we do know for sure that the levels are different, because this was not here previously. Oh, what fresh hell is this? Get me over to this one. The carpets are bacon. The game has been pretty food themed, so it could very well be bacon. There's been some consistent food theming. What is this stage? The stage, it's just send in the goons. The stage, it's send in the goons. That's the stage. Understood? Okay. Get me out of here. You'll never take me alive. I need higher... Yeah, okay. This is a meme stage. 100%. There's definitely been some... This has been a very meme stage compared to the rest of them. At least it hasn't been difficult. Ah. Cool. Unhinges your men, you wouldn't. I need those henchmen. I actually have a henchman shirt. Because every time there's new, like, 60s Batman merch, I have to fight my inner demons to prevent me from purchasing it, and sometimes I lose. So I do have a shirt that just says henchman on it. I had to have my good friend Nothing Excess, my good friend Celica. I had to ask them, hey, can you talk me out of buying some shark repellent bat spray? I almost did buy it. It was hard to resist the urge. I almost bought it. I did not get the shirt that says goon. I almost bought shark repellent bat spray. For what utility belt? You just never know when there's gonna be sharks, right? You just never know. Sometimes you need... What is going on here? This is an absolute meme stage. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. This is just hijinks. It's just hijinks. There we go. There we go. This is the angle. That's better. That's what we like to see, baby. Crystal? Ooh. That might be the strongest weapon. I don't fucking know. I'm just guessing. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's the strongest weapon. Whoa! How did I get down here? I may not survive to get back to dry land. I made it, somehow. I'm alive again. I've never seen a game so thoroughly go out of its way to meme. Yeah, we're at max level. Level 5, I believe, is the max. Playing the French RPG. Fucking Expedition 33 or whatever. It looks good, what I've seen of it. I only saw a little bit, but it looks pretty good. Help. This stage is an absolute gauntlet. It's linear, but it's just a gauntlet of dudes. Last stage? I don't know. We're only on stage 5. The last one had 10. Cool. Put this on a flash cart. That'd be fun. Give me another 1-up. No, no. No, no. Give me that 1-up. No, no. Help. Help me. Eh. 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 Cool. I love the sad balloons. The sad balloon is very good. I wonder if I could rip that graphic from this game. Pikachu doesn't care that the balloon is sad. He's an absolute shitter. He doesn't care at all. What a dick. This isn't all about you, Pikachu. Cool. Yeah, he was just vibing next to a sad balloon. We've made it to stage 6. No deaths so far. But given how the stage design is going, it might get, like, ruthless. The stages might get ruthless before we know it. So far, though, we're chilling. We do have our triple fireball back with a new animation. What's this bacon for? What am I accomplishing with this bacon? Ooh. Burger. Yeah, I beat Powermon 3 without dying. I certainly didn't beat Powermon 2 without dying. I'm stuck. I got stuck in an animation. That's okay. We didn't beat Powermon 3 without dying. Can we scout out the stage? No. So it seems like if you go for this fireball and then you get hit during the animation, when you exit hit stun, it puts you back in the animation. It doesn't let you proceed until you've thrown the fireball. Which means we need to be extremely careful about where we press that button. We need to be real careful. Yeah, the rainbow fireball's pretty good. Having maximum spread lets us aim downhill like this, which is handy. Probably just headbutt you. Oh, my game has exploded. Power Monster has encountered a problem and needs to close. We're sorry for the inconvenience. We may not be able to finish this one if it just explodes. This one seems the most prone to crashing. We might not be able to finish Powermon 3. Even trying to load the game makes it crash. Alright, we might not be able to finish it. Hold on. Here's what I can do at the very least. I can pull up a video of it, and we can see if there's anything past the end. Or if it or if it smash cuts back to the title screen like previously.
Man.
We're probably not going to be able to play that one if it don't cooperate. That's okay. Here's the plan. Let me find... Surely there's a long play. Here, let me power this off. Let me... Powermon. I need the moon runes. Give me the moon runes for Powermon. Let me go back to the video I was on. And then we copy paste this. Powermon. Thank you for the Korean characters. Then we press 3. That is not a long play. That's a long play. Okay. Let's take a look-see. Not interested. And then we hit this button. There we go. Let me size this a little better. Let's see. Stage 5. What stage were we on? Were we on stage 5? Or were we on 6? I think we had just gotten to stage 6. Right, okay. Why is the video, like... Why is the video cut off on top? Turn that down. Turn that down. Not all the way down. Relax. We might not be able to finish this one, but we can take a look-see. Of course there's a long play for Powermon 3. Come on now. I'll give that video a like. There you go, I've liked it. Their content is being broadcast. I gotta drop a like at least. This is where our game exploded. Let's watch the rest of this stage, and then let's watch, like, stage 10. We can see how fucked up stage 10 gets. I assume the game ends the same way, though. I doubt there's a boss fight. I doubt there's an ending or anything. It's probably mostly this. Yeah, maybe the long play crashes. They had to edit out the crashes. That'd be pretty funny. Useful tip if you're ever looking for, like, games. Always find the moon runes for it and just copy paste those. You know, if it's a game like this where you're not likely to find an English video of it. Their game crashes, they pull up another long play. There's like one guy who ever beat the game, and it's just this video within a video within a video. This dude's kind of cracked. He's got 5 lives. This dude's kind of cooking. He's kind of gaming. He's got the default weapon. He must have died at some point. I'm curious how fucked up the last stage is. How much more on stage 6 does he got? He's got a few minutes? We'll jump ahead to, like, the last stage. I'm curious. I'm curious what stage 10 looks like. I don't need the entire middle portion. But I assume the last level is fucked because it was pretty fucked in Powermon Plus. Link it in chat, I got you. No, that's the wrong button. Fuck. No. Huh? Ha? There you go. That's what I'm watching. Oh, more dragons. Yeah, the top of the video is cut off in the video. Don't worry. Don't worry, that's not me not scrolling down all the way. It also just looks like that in the video. It's not? It is on my end. That's alright. I guess it doesn't matter too much. There's nothing up there. No, there's no story whatsoever. Maybe in the manual. You know, assuming that Powermon has a manual. We know that it has a box. It definitely has a box. I've seen the box. Bam, there you go. There's your Powermon box. We know it's real. I'd buy it if I saw a copy of Powermon at like a Walmart. That's a snap purchase. That's a snap pick. I don't even have to think about it. You need it on Dunk Kong? Yeah, dude, Dunk Kong is sick. Was that a sand shrew? I believe so. It's like a purple sand shrew on the bottom. It's mushroom memes. This game seems to have significantly memeier design than the previous one. The Powermon Plus, I would say, had like pretty good level design in terms of putting enemies in locations that are difficult to reach safely. So you gotta put yourself in the line of fire to get a good angle. Like, that was pretty satisfying to figure out, like, tactically where to position ourselves to fight. This game seems to have a lot of meme. Here's a row of bouncy platforms. Here's a giant wall of floating enemies. They got goofy with this one. This is a goofy game. There's the exit of the stage. I can't believe how much of a stinker he looks like in this game. That Pikachu is up to no good whatsoever. Only sinister thoughts. Hold that thought. Let me see if I can fix this video then. Fix this video capture. Why are you like cropped out? Why can I not see the top of you? Now I can. I've done it. I've fixed it. Hold on. Let's go to like stage 10. Stage 10? Stage 9? Stage 10. Here we go. Just show me stage 10. I bet it's goofy. You're back at the main menu? That doesn't bode well. What's going on here? All the enemies are dead already? Did you kill them in advance? What's going on? Or is this whole thing stage 10? Maybe their game exploded. Interesting. Skip around a little bit. This is stage 9. Right. Dragon Ball Z background. What are those Those are the dragons from Powermon Plus. Or at least the dudes, these ones right here, they throw the like blue fireballs. These are the dragons. These were like the most dangerous enemy in that game. He's kind of cracked. He's kind of nice. So this is stage 9, which means at stage 10, you like loaded into stage 10 and then for some divine reason went back to the menu and then all the enemies were gone. I know you didn't kill them. Maybe there is a boss and he just has to go to it. Or maybe there's no enemies on the final stage whatsoever and you just go to it and it's over. That would be extremely funny. All his lives disappeared. He probably game overed in the recording and had to, like, load his game. Which, I mean, fair enough. Our game crashed, and then we tried to load, and it crashed again. So, like, we'd have to start over from the start. So I'm content to just, like, look at it. What are we doing, Pikachu? Yeah, that's how we got here, watching this video. He's just kind of vibing. He's just chilling. Not a care in the world on this creature. We're just going to saunter very slowly to the end of the stage. There seems to be nothing here. It doesn't even say 10 at the top. It just says 1. But this isn't the first stage. At least I'm pretty sure. Mysterious. Very mysterious. I got no idea. Pikachu does seem kind of smooth-brained. I don't know much about Pikachu, but I like all the episodes that contain him falling in love with, like, a ketchup bottle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, all the series, the whole Powermon series has had pretty good music. It's very pleasant. New Game Plus mode, all enemies gone. Oh, is that what it is? Hold on. That's not like stage 1 though, right? Yeah. Fascinating. This looks the same, but there's no enemies here either. Tell you what, let's just go to the very end. What's the situation here? Now there are at least some enemies. 20! Thank you for the tier 1 for 61 whole years. It's gonna smash cut back to the menu, isn't it? I already know. Oh! No, that went to level 2. That's like a different level 1? I have no idea. And then they left out? Who knows? Is it a mysterious game? It crashed on me and it's acting weird for them. It might just be a cursed Gamesoft, yeah. Let's go back to level 9. Show me the end of level 9. Show me the end of level 9. I want to see what the situation is. I think we'll just never know. I think Powermon, I don't want to say it, it might be haunted. It might be a haunted video game. It cannot be played normally without issues. It crashed on me, it's acting weird for this person. Look at all those 1-ups up there, though. So tantalizing. Gonna have nightmares for years.
You were close.
Part 9, map tour, change the map file. Oh, they, like, manually changed the map file. So they probably, like, overwrote, like, the file names. Yeah, they probably swapped to, like, the level 9 dot map or whatever with, like, level 10. They probably swapped the 2 and then everything got all wonky. Which probably means they did not get that far legitimately. Or it crashed on them like it crashed on us. Could be. Could be. Maybe there's just no convenient way to play Powermon 3. Maybe it just can't be done. So they loaded in stage 10 legitimately. They got here, and then for whatever reason they like turned the game off. I have no idea. That's okay. Maybe we weren't meant to see it. Maybe we weren't meant to see. I mean, we already know that when you touch the orb at the end, it just takes you to the main menu, like in the other games. So I guess that's conclusive enough for me. It is unfortunate that the game exploded for us, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with those games. It was pretty fun. We kind of got cooked in Powermon Plus, but I mean, we still got the Powermon Plus 1cc. That's big satisfying. Love to see it. As far as I know, there is no 4th one. I don't think there's a 4th Powermon. There's definitely, like, compilations of them. I think there's, like, a trilogy Powermon collection, but I think that's all 3 of the games. So how about we get out of here for today? Who's on? Let me throw it over here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, Powermon All-Stars. I can't wait. If that ever drops, it's a day one stream. Thank you for tuning in for whatever the hell this stream was. This was a strange one, but thank you. Thank you for rating and subscribing and whatever that is. Who's streaming? Tepid Snake is on. Murph is on. Another trip through Steam beat-em-up hell. He's playing Steam beat-em-ups of probably a dank energy. Let's go to Murph's. Throw scoots at Murph. If you don't have scoots, throw rack attacks at him. I'll see you all on Monday with something else, something different. Thank you. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.